What's up, guys? It's Tanner here, back again with part 2 to Stardew Valley. I'm gonna get right in here. But it looks like in the first video that we just finished up planting crops. It looks like we got everybody. But it looks like we talked to everybody. So, okay, so a dog was found. It looks like we're missing some crops. Yes, I'm going to adopt it. And that's going to be its beautiful name. So your dog is going to go up there. I believe, like I talked about, I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is, oh. So that's the advertisement for a bigger backpack. Right now it looks like we only have the toolbar to carry stuff around in. So let me just collect this stuff here. But other than that, looks like everything's going well. It looks like we have a silver, which is going to be nice. So we just finished that. Saw these. Those are advertisements for JojaMart. Broken glasses, crap. Broken glasses, all of that stuff. I'm gonna put this stuff back. And I'm actually going to change our farm around a bit. Because I've been playing in my account off screen. And I've actually gotten quite good at it. Some of you guys might be better. Leave tips in the comments if you feel like you have any suggestions. But what I'm going to do is that wood right there should be good enough. I'm going to start making a layout for our farm. So what I'm going to do is start with these wooden planks. And going around, and I like 2 spaces from the house, so I'm just going to go with that. Now I'm going to have to clear out this side a little bit more, because ooh, that stump's gonna be a problem. Okay. Well, I'm going to be able to get rid of that when I upgrade my axe, so that's not a big deal. But I'm going to start gathering some more wood here. It's good that I haven't had to spend a lot of money yet. Now I'm going to have to eventually get a farm, or get a barn, and get a coop. Which, I don't know why I can't pick that up. But, oh, inventory, that's why. But I'm also eventually going to have to get a bigger backpack. That's going to become key. But you are going to start seeing my layout come into play here. So we're going to use up all of these. And hopefully it's going to look nice, which I know it will. So we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stop here and make a path down here. And what this is going to, actually I don't want to put that there. What this is going to allow us to do is we could put chests here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And we're going to be able to move, I'm going to move my chest down here. and we're going to put key stuff in one chest, non-key stuff in others. But it's just a matter of when I get better, it'll make more sense, and that's only going to be for chests. This row down here. Now, I think it's going to end up cutting off, like, maybe right about here, because I'm going to end up putting, like, machinery and that stuff maybe there. But this is going to become a very important part into this. Where your farm, how your farm is laid out, and I screwed up on my last farm and didn't really focus on that. So now I'm really focused on this, on how my farm's going to get laid out. Now, guys, you want to save this. I believe I talked about it in the last video. You really want to save this stuff. I still have this stuff from my game, and it is for hay when you get a coop and a barn. But you need the silo first. So I find it key to where you put your silo, so you remember to check on it. Because I have family members that play this game, and they did not put their silo in a good spot, so they did not check on it, and they ran into, I think, the fall of the year and had no hay and had to go purchase some, and that's not always a good situation that you want to run into. You do not want to be purchasing grass starter or hay, because that stuff can get very expensive when you can make it through at least 2 or 3 years of just using the stuff on your farm. Now, you don't want to get rid of it all at once when you get hay. You just want to get rid of maybe part of a big patch, because that stuff will grow back. So you have to be very careful with where you're clipping away. So I've always made sure to watch that, and I'm running low on energy. So it looks like my day is going to probably be cut short, and I want to get finished with that, and it looks like we're good. So I'm going to finish up my pathway and do all of that stuff. It looks like, throw this stuff in here, which also, guys, if you right click, you can do all of that stuff. I really want to get rid of this. I knew it was going to do that to me. Alright, so now tomorrow I'm only going to have half energy, and it's going to be awful. And I'm walking slow right now, and I'm only at 1 o'clock. So this is a bad situation. So it does not look like I have the community center yet. So I'm saving this stuff for that, it looks like. Any trash that you get from maybe like fishing or stuff, you want to hold on to, because that's going to become key later. Coal, I think I'm holding on to as well. I'm going to take this and throw those up here. But I think I'm going to finish up trying to do my path, which is going to be good. This is going to be a very slow process. So if you guys want to fast forward and see how this turns out, go ahead. If you guys that are staying and watching this, I recommend just making two-way paths throughout everything. It gives your place a little bit more spacing. So you can go, you don't have to go with wood like I'm doing. I just find it a more accessible resource than stone, so that's why I'm using it. And what I like to do, like I told you in the last episode, is 3x3s, because that means that when you go to the quality sprinklers, you can place it in the middle and it clears up all of that. Now, I did screw up on this one. I meant to space them out, and it's just going to be 1 block spacing through each gap, and it's just going to be going down like columns. So I'm going to have to change that up a bit. So I'm going to finish up that last crop and should be good. I think I'm going to put my silo here. I'm going to put one silo here and one silo here. And then I'm going to start with my farms over here. That's going to freeze my game and fixed it. But other than that, hey, we made it to 4, almost 5. But it looks like we're doing well. I'm going to probably be doing some fishing offline to earn us some money. But other than that, it looks like... hold on, let me check. Did we meet everybody? Raising animals, build a cube. Reach farming level 1 and create a scarecrow. That's going to become key. Get that. Give somebody a gift. I've already done that. But the game just didn't record it for me. And there's reaching level 1 farming. So now we can build that scarecrow. That scarecrow is going to become key. That's not a bad amount of money, but we should be getting soon to 1,000 every single day. So, oh, we're full energy. So that's great. So we have full energy. We can water this lone plant. So let me clear out some of this area here. Clear out this pathway here. That soon, guys, we will have a choice on what to do. I'm probably going to have to ask you guys what to do. Or, actually, I think it's a choice between mushrooms and bats. First comment that's left, or let's put it, the first comment that I see, I'll go with. So we can do it that way. And I'm actually going to give this to, oh, there's 2 of them. That's great. I'm going to give this to the caveman over here, because I think he deserves it. That guy soon will be unlocked, and you'll find out why. Great gift. Journal update. 100 coins there. And that did not cost me anything. So that's great. I'm actually going to come down here and find out. I'm going to find out how much that coop is going to cost, and it's not even open yet. I have nothing really to do on my farm other than chop down trees and clear space, so might as well fish. Wait for 9 o'clock. So yeah. I think a key part is, as well, is that you don't just rely on your farm. You have to use other spaces to the best of your ability. So, that's an awful... so you have to use other spaces to your best ability, and what I mean by that is, I mean, like, down by the docks. I'm going to try to get a bunch of wood to build a bridge, and that bridge is going to allow me a pathway across, and it's 9 o'clock, so let's go. It's going to give me a pathway across to another spot, which a bunch of stuff will wash up on shore. You'll also need that pathway for your ring when you're going to get married. Ooh. Are we still good? Yep. Maybe not. There. Sorry about that. I hit it with my knee. So we're going to need 4,000 gold, 300 wood, and 100 stone. So let's go back to the farm, check out how we're doing on that. So keeps caught. We're over halfway there on the gold. Gold's not going to be that hard to get, but I think the stone's going to be actually the hardest part to get. guys, I also recommend keeping that hardwood, because once you get 10 pieces of hardwood, hold on, let's check here. I do not have any, so I'm almost to 100 on stone, which is great news. I need to get wood though. 300 wood, that's gonna be a hard pull. But I do have a lot of trees here. It means chopping down a lot, and trying to get as much as I can. Chopping down trees also gives me other resources, so that's going to be great. But I think once we get the coop, I'm going to end the video. I'm also going to need a comment naming our new chicken. So that would be nice if you could. So first comment I see depends on which one it is. We'll either get the, what is it, I can't think, the name of the chicken, and shoot. Suggestions, I believe. I'll have to watch the video back through. But anyways, leave those two, please. And it would be great. First one I see, I will use. And any comments that I find useful, I will try and incorporate into this. By the way, any tips for you guys that are just starting to play this? Your grandpa's ghost comes back after the 3rd year. So after you finish your 2nd year, he comes back as a ghost and rewards you. And that reward you need to use wisely. That reward is iridium bars, and those are very important. And iridium bars will eventually create your final sprinkler. But a lot of your farm is already going to be filled with quality sprinklers. But I would recommend leaving a larger area for your final ones. Your final sprinklers. So leave a larger gap of area that you're not going to use for a while, and let crops or let trees and that stuff just grow there. But other than that, fill your farm up with quality sprinklers. And I'm just gonna chop down that tree and gather the resources from that. So 170 there. Not bad for today.